Hey guys, it's Tino. I'm back with some more Super Nintendo fun. And this time, we are going to continue playing Final Fantasy II. Personal favorite game of mine. We just arrived at the castle of the dwarves, who are totally ridiculous looking. They are apparently a caricature of African American people, which is totally inappropriate, but generally hilarious. As you can see, all the women have pigtails and wear a red dress. All the men are in blue and have a silly golden horned hat. Oh! The king! King of the dwarves, Giat, and the ruler of the underground. I'm afraid 2 of our 4 have been taken. Thankfully their crystal is safe. Wrap the body with mystic silver, huh, Sid? God, this game is so fantastic. So is my blueberry yogurt that I'm snacking on. Washing down with some green tea, ginseng, and honey. Sid left. Come on, Sid. I was just getting used to having you in my party. Generally speaking, though, Sid kind of sucks. Oh no! What could it be? What could it be? Uh-oh. Yang felt somebody sneaking. Aha, the torch is the secret button. Quickly, to the crystal room. Yip ho 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 ho. The dolls. This is definitely doll music, if I've ever heard it. This is like Doll from Hell music. So eerie. Demon Carnival music. Spin about, young lady. We're the Calbrainer. Oh, Mr. Golbez, huh? Yip yo ho 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 ho, as they say. Okay. So, highly recommended from Mike. Don't sweat this first part of the battle, just try and keep the characters alive. I guess that there is some way to get your... to kill all of these guys without initiating a second phase of the boss fight. But every time I've done it, I always end up fighting the second guy, and I can't really explain it. I'm pretty sure it's like when there's only one left, they become Calbrainer. Hilariously enough. Let's go ahead and heal everybody up, just because I'm in the mood. Interesting how Kane and Cecil have exactly the same amount of health. Chop. And morphed into Calbrainer? Not yet. Poisoned you. Haha, you jerk. And charmed you. Victory. Nope, turned into Calbrainer. Son of a beeswax. Okay, apparently a giant baby born is this boss. Baby born, baby born. I don't think he's going to be too hard. The only thing interesting really about this boss encounter is, oh, he does a lot of damage. Was not expecting that. What I was going to say is the hardest part about this boss fight is the fact that you essentially have to deal with 6 enemies, and then after that you have to deal with what's actually the boss. But it's really not that hard. It's just, honestly, I mean, everyone in your party, the only thing they can do is, like, attack, so... They couldn't really make this boss too outrageous. Stop smacking on Yang, for God's sake. I also need to put Kane in the front row, which I can totally do in battle here. Oh no, I can't, because it's formation. Yay! Killed the boss. Booyah. A boo-a-yah. do you think about that, you stupid dolls? Our Master Golbez already knows this place. Hmm. Ho ho, the evil Golbez strikes again. I don't understand why he's got to be such a jerk. Reactivate the Tower of Babel, that'll take him to the moon. Receive your last reward, which apparently is going to be death. Whenever someone says something like that, in a movie, in a game, in anything, it usually means that you're gonna die. Is that it? I didn't even attack you yet. You're getting ahead of yourself, my friend. Hold gas, no. Wait till you see the real terror. Mealtime, Shadow. Alright, who's Shadow? Oh, Golbez can apparently summon. And he summons a fairly nasty dragon that's just gonna start killing people. Perfect. Super duper. Hey, alright. Go Mist Dragon. That can only mean one thing. Come on. Can only mean one thing. Third time's a charm. That can only mean one thing. It's Rydia! Hooray! Too bad everyone is dead. Okay, let's cross your fingers that we don't get absolutely schooled by this guy. It seems to have everyone died. Oh no! Okay. I thought that was gonna hit Rosa and I was gonna be just totally screwed. Don't hit Rosa first time. Heal everybody up. Oh no, you freaking jerk! Ugh. Why you gotta kill the healer right before I'm oh my god, this is gonna be so frustrating. I can already tell. I can already tell how big of a D-bag this guy is. I need my characters to live, please. Please. Okay, here we go. Cast it. Get it off the cast. Please get the cast off, please. No, no, no! You are such a freaking jerk, Golbez. Stop doing that crap. Ugh. I'm gonna be so mad at you. Oh god, alright. Virus, I think. Let's see if we can't get a white magic spell. Oh, okay, I killed him. Alright. Man, that was a frustrating fight. I wish half my party didn't have to be dead for that. And I wish Kane could have gotten that XP. Oh, RPGs, why? Oh, Leviathan swallowed me and took me to the land of summoned monsters. And now I made friends. Amazing. You look all grown up, Rydia. Or Rydia, as I named her, which was definitely a good decision. I don't know why I never renamed all the other characters. This is kind of silly of me. Can't explain it. Sorry. Can't explain it. No idea why. Interesting. They see this hand going right for the crystal, and nobody does anything until just now. Good job, everyone. Really splendid work. Really, really super job. Yep, that's right. That's right. Sealed key. Sealed cave, rather. Now we need a key to get into this sealed cave. Okay, so I have to go to their Tower of Babel, which apparently connects the underground to the above ground. Ooh, okay, alright, so right now, something very, very important can happen. Depends on how you want to play the game, but regardless of whether you really feel obligated to stick, stay true, I have to recommend that as soon as you finish the cutscenes and get Rydia in your party, and why did I waste a cure 3 on her? And blah 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 blah. You need to immediately use Rydia's warp spell, which I'm going to do in 1 second. Why do I keep wasting MP on her? It's a good thing I have a whole bunch of tents and crap. Okay, so we're going to go to Rydia, and you want to use warp. Now, you don't have to do this, but the reason that I like to do it is because it's kind of an interesting effect on the game. So, you know what I'm actually going to do? Just to play this safe, because I don't actually want to do it because it sort of breaks the game. I'm going to save the state, I'm going to show you what it's about, and then I'll just load, so pretending that it never happened. So once you kill those bosses, all the cutscenes are done and blah blah blah, and you're back in here. You got Rydia in your party. Have her cast Warp. Strangely enough, you're back in the crystal room, and the crystal's there. So, what does that mean? Okay, right now, it actually doesn't do anything. But, once you've done a series of things in the storyline and progressed a little bit further, you're required to go to that sealed cave they were talking about a minute ago. So, the interesting thing about that is if you have this crystal in your inventory, the second you walk into the sealed cave, a sequence of events unfolds, and you don't have to do any of the sealed cave at all. This is good and bad. It's good because the sealed cave is extremely difficult. It's bad because the sealed cave has tons of XP and a lot of very good items. So, in my personal opinion, even if you do this, it's totally worth going into the sealed cave, exploring a little bit, fighting all the trapdoors, getting all the items and crap. The boss of the sealed cave is Demon Wall, and he's a complete jerk. So, unless you're, a high level or you're very prepared to go in there, Demon Wall is not necessarily a good fight. He's not even a necessary fight. He's essentially an optional boss if you do what I just did. But we're going to play it legit. So, we're going to pretend that I did not just do that. And I don't have any crystal in my inventory, and I'm going to play the game like, like I should. Alright, so while we're here, we need to visit the weapon and armor and item shops. The item shop specifically. Okay, let me sell as much of my crap as I can here. Let's see, I don't need the ice rod, I don't need the staff, I don't need the great bow anymore, I don't need these arrows. Definitely don't need an iron ring. Let's see. Okay, legend I need to keep. Okay, so I can sell poison arrows. I can sell the... I'm going to hold on to the Gaia because maybe... No, I think Rydia actually joins your party with a good piece of gear on. So we're going to get rid of this, get rid of all these ice arrows, because I don't think anyone's going to use a bow ever again. We don't need this wooden piece of crap. Definitely don't need the silvers, or the leather, or the ruby ring. Prisoners, baloney. Check this great bow. Let's see. Yang already has the best claws equipped, so let's get rid of that. Flame rod can go. Fire arrows can go. Thunderclaw can go. That's from a Cecil shield. It's another wooden. Oh, another Gaia. Okay. Okay. So, let's see. I have 138,000. So let me spend 10,000 on some cabins. You know what? A couple of tier 2s is never a bad thing. Always need to make sure you have heals. Okay. So now that I've done that, my items are all set. Let's make a quick little jaunt over to the weapon and armor shop. Deck everybody out before we get cooking. Final Fantasy 4 or 2, depending on your system and where you live and blah blah blah, is kind of interesting in that the item system is sort of limited. And when I say that, I mean that you essentially only have like essentially I think it's like 200 slots. No, it's not even. It's like 100 maybe So as far as I just scrolled there, that's all the inventory space you have. Not something you experience normally in a Final Fantasy game. Most Final Fantasies have an almost unlimited inventory space, which is kind of interesting. Okay, I'm going to want 2 of those. I don't want any of this. I don't want anything to do with that, because I don't care. I did notice that I have all these arrows that you can sell. Go away. Ancient sword, you can go too. Oh crap, I got a sword again. Nuts. Ooh, and while I'm here I need to fix my party really quickly. Form. No, I didn't want to do that. Let's see here. Okay, we need to switch Yang and Rosa. And then change. Okay, cool. So now I've got Kane, Cecil, and Yang in the front. And they're sort of my tank kind of guys. Okay, let's hook these guys up with a dwarf. I think I want a dwarf. Yeah, I definitely do, because they've already got the fire stuff in their inventories. Okay. Haha, I love changing character too. Oh, Rydia, you're so sexy. With your electric green hair. Honestly, that's a very improbable hair color. But I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, I'm sorry. I know what I need to do. I actually have to travel through the hidden passage that is in the lower levels of the castle. So go up here, go back down this way. Okay, and this fool in front of the bookcase here is going to open the door for me. I do have permission. Interesting that he just sort of said Lally for no reason. Lally ho! I have permission. It's already open. Leave me the hell alone. Thank you. God. Okay. Oh, gosh. I know where I am now. Okay, so there's actually going to be a couple of monsters in a box down here. I don't think it's all of them, but one of them definitely will. What's any of those? It's somewhere down here. I know this for a fact. Let's check all the jugs. I'm brave, but you're braver. Thanks for letting me know. Bunch of open chests. Oh, perfect. Okay. This thing's gonna fully restore me. It's such a cool animation. Yeah. Okay. Going up the stairs. Oh, and we made it to the world map. Apparently there aren't any monsters in boxes down there. And my goodness, what a large group of enemies I have to fight. I do love how the dwarf is like a throwing axe though. That's actually pretty cool. Let's do Mist because it's the cheapest one and I like it. Okay. Got the point. Actually, nobody's lost a lot of health, so let's just do a light heal on the party. Okay, I can't mimic that. Mimic that? I can't mimic that properly, but you'll get the idea. That is a fantastic summon. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. So our next goal is to make it to the northwest of this area. Look at that lava, huh? Doesn't it look hot? So we have to get to the northwest. We're going to start scaling the Tower of Bab-Il. And, let's see here. Do I need to make note of anything? Oh, yeah, absolutely. You absolutely 100%. Without a doubt, want to farm a couple of levels before you go into the Tower of Bab-Il. Rydia, my not seen, or Rydia, depending on how you name her, She might not seem like she needs extra XP, but as we all know, every time you go into another dungeon, the difficulty kind of spikes a little bit, kind of ramps up. And as you level and as you progress, the dungeon gets, you know, a little bit easier. And by the end of it, the normal mobs aren't a problem. The boss is fairly easy. But, you know, they all have interesting techniques and there's cool stuff that you gotta do. But, like I said, difficulty spike, so it's very important that you make sure your characters are, you know, at least hardy enough to survive the trip up the tower. I think it's the Tower of Babel. It's going to look very similar to the Tower of Zot, where I was before. But I can't remember something. I'm pretty confident, but I'm not totally sure. I'm going to do Mist again, because that essentially destroyed everything. It made me happy. Yogurt. Oh, I'm not paying attention. But Ridge is gonna kill everything anyway. So that is okay. Yeah. It only costs 20 MP. She's got like 200 already. Super duper. I actually didn't realize how... Oh my god. Okay, well, at least I'm getting the point across about getting some extra levels before you're done. Yowza, that does a bunch of damage. Ideally, it would be nice to get Ridge to close to 1,000 HP, but it's not. It's really not necessary. Just, you know, an extra level or two will make her much more prepared for the coming battles. But as you can see right now, she's taking, you know, $1.50 each swing, at least in damage, and that's a spicy meatball. She unfortunately only has about 600 something health right now, so that's essentially doing, you know, a lot of damage. It's like 4 shots and she explodes. So, holy crap, these guys do a lot of damage. Can we kill one of them now? Pretty please? Give me the ice. Yeah. Okay, the Mist is obviously a better choice. Apparently Rosa doesn't have a weapon, which I didn't realize, and that is bad news. That is not good. I just, like, sold everything I had, too. Whoops-a-daisy. Whoops-a-daisy. Well, I mean, she doesn't really attack at all, so it's not the biggest deal. It is kind of silly that she is totally unequipped, though. Does she have anything on? Oh, man, did I make a big mistake. Okay. Alright, well, I think that's a good point to leave off on this video. Just so you guys know, between this one and the next one in this series, I will have farmed a few levels, and I'm going to go back and give Ridge some gear, because she's essentially nude. And don't get me wrong, she's smoking hot, but she needs to be safe, if you know what I'm saying. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been another episode of Final Fantasy II Super Nintendo. Action, delicious, extraordinary, phenomenal fun. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video.